fellas. Let's play team ball out there tonight and get this win. Game on.
Bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. Racked up, no wallet, keep a bad bitch on my team. I should join the league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke again. Never broke a deal, never been broke. Cause bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. I fuckin' once, don't call it. My niggas gettin' that green. We in a different league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke again. Never broke a deal, never so much money, I got racks on racks on racks on racks on racks. Bitch, so much money, my shit stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. You see me smoking, and you know I got that pack, I got that sack, I got that. Oh, I hit the club, I lose control. I smoke that loud, I know the grower. Ball like the owner, hit this gym, make things move slower. I'm never sober, roll some weed, our eyes get lower. I'm in my old school riding sound just like a newer motor. They wondering how I get these meals and still live like a stoner. Don't know other way, I get 100K from each promoter. Or more than that, pull up, money, pull up, let me get some shit, pull up, got some phone, weed, roll up, niggas got the game, throw up. These niggas got the game, they got it from us. I'm with my gang and my niggas go nuts. You talking money, best believe I show up. And all the real niggas know I'm cooking the gas. Racked up, no wallet, keep a bad bitch on my team. I should join the league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke again. Never broke a deal, never going broke. Cause bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. I fuckin' once, don't call it. My niggas gettin' that green. We in a different league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke again. Never broke a deal, never going broke again. Talking money, but walking funny. Is it any reason why y'all starving? I spell bored and my spelling force. Do I really need to beg your part? And my jersey say James. I don't play games like Braun when he in that garden. Now wait, I said that all wrong. She don't need a rocket when I put my heart in. My new nickname is Just Watch. Might not join, might just watch. New York master, just watch. Doubting me, I tell them just watch. Them diamonds yellow, them beams are red, and them M's tucked, they don't show. Plus them shooters with me got the green lights, so why the fuck you think they won't go? Hold up, yo, chick traded post game, and it's no shame. She felt your man, she probably on Joe Johnson. Cause I don't ever be in that Elton brand. It's YSL, she fly as hell, tell her come get going in my ride. You can't blame hoes, they be the rose, now she is throwing in my side. Grow up. PRPX is over my Thames. When shorty blew me out, it was only right to shoulder my bench. Let my mans hit. When the fan hit, we spending all these bills on liquor. Figure Jersey lost his team, but still we got the realest nigga. Joe. Bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. Racked up, no wallet. Keep a bad bitch on my team. I should join the league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke. Cause bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. I fuckin' once, don't call it. My niggas gettin' that green. We in a different league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke. Keep a bad bitch on my team. Got about 5 ounces of that lean. My chain Blu-ray on that screen. And I spent 2 days counting that cream. Got about 5 eggs in my doorway. Yo, main bitch, my doorway. Got about 8 whips, they brainless. My main bitch, like Shawty, got my top down, her hair out. Isolation, they clear out. Fast break, my bread straight. One hand shaking, I bail out. Hit the streets, calling bitches calling. Tell them bring friend, Derek, Rose, ball, bitch, never go up again. No spades in my shades. Clear ice, they stay. LeBron James on that break. Really stay with that lane. You in the front half court, got you by a long shot. Montana, that nigga from the Bronx. Bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. Racked up, no wallet, keep a bad bitch on my team. I should join the league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke. Cause bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. I fuckin' once, don't call it. My niggas gettin' that green. We in a different league, NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke NBA. Never broke a deal, never going broke again.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the
A great shot of the William Penn statue. 27. Felton kicks to Stoudemire. Smith. And that one's good. Smith's got 7 points.
When you think of Amari Stoudemire, you think of his best years in Phoenix playing with Steve Nash. He'd give you 25 points a night, shoot almost 60% from the floor. Just an amazing level of efficiency offensively.
And New York looking at who they've got. Amari Stoudemire and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Felton is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Richardson in at the small forward. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Tyson Chandler won the NBA Defensive Player of the Year last year, and he's trying to change the culture of this New York Knicks team. He said, quote, "My role is obviously to come in and change the defense around. We can definitely become a good defensive team. It's just about buying into it." As for his role offensively, Chandler said, "Honestly, I don't even care. I want those guys to do their thing. I'm more focused on getting stops. The ball will dictate who takes the shots. On the other end, we've got to get back and get stops. Guys, it won him one championship. He's trying to get another."
Yeah, he is a winner. No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. Shumpert with it. Picked up by Turner. Back to Felton. Bobs the alley-oop pass. And then Smith with the dunk.
I'm not sure if any player is going to top that one.
Maybe the only play that could beat it is another alley-oop jam.
Yep.
Even then, it'd be hard to execute it any better than that one.
And going back to those Phoenix days with Amari Stoudemire and Steve Nash, what a scary pick-and-roll combination they worked for.
Yeah, it was one of the most lethal ever, Kevin. Just the way Amari could finish with such force, and Nash would set him up in room service fashion. So when you talk pick-and-roll combo, Stockton and Malone come to mind, and I would say Nash and Amari were probably right in that same area.
And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
Well, you hate to be the guy asked to guard him because he's just so dominant, so quick and explosive. Tough to stay in front of.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Bynum. Young comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Charles Jenkins in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here also for New York. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Gets the bucket. And it's now 22 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
From 12 feet out, they get it again. Jenkins can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Turner comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Holiday in for Charles Jenkins. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside, Felton. There's the feed to Melo. Fader on the way. The rebound by Young.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
There's the dish to Turner. Back to Young. Turner. Over Felton. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help him out if he was a bit more assertive.
55. The NBA season.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And now our sideline reporter Doris Burke has a report on our Sprite uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, always a favorite part of the broadcast. Our uncontainable game goes to the New York Knicks. They had a plan to get an edge in this one, and they executed it perfectly. Hard to see them giving this one away in the final period.
All right, Doris, thanks. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers. Insanity, he's in at shooting guard. Young out there with Richardson. Then there's Andrew Bynum. And it's Holiday in at the point. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Holiday's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Kidd with it. Smith outside. From downtown. Chandler the pass to Smith. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Another shot. Anthony missing again.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Holiday goes in. It's taken away by Smith. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Another turnover, another bucket.
And you know, Steve, turnovers can really be game changers. I mean, they sap your team and then give the other team life. So it's a double-edged sword.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Doug Collins was saying to the team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Drew Holiday, who's checked in for the 76ers.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Richardson kicks to Holiday. Over Kidd. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Richardson. And it's 8 points for Drew Holiday. The Knicks leading by 13. Back to Anthony. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And now 24 points for Carmelo Anthony. Holiday against Kidd. Here's Insanity. Cannot hit. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's
Hammer time.
Wow.
Hammer time. Boy, this fella can rise up there with the best of them.
Just a crazy finish, guys.
He's one of the few players with the athleticism to pull that off.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Holiday, here we go. Gets it to go.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Nick Young's checked in for the 76ers. And New York with a change here, too. Chandler's checked in. He dishes it to Stoudemire. Good in the assist to Kidd. 16 points for Stoudemire.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Young with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Insanity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Jump shots haven't been falling, and the free throw attempts have dried up as well.
Yeah, that's something that gave them a boost early, Steve, but now everything's coming from outside.
The 76ers making a switch here. Young's checked in.
You know, as the Sixers have kind of turned things around here recently, you'd have to make a connection between them becoming a better defensive team and also who their leader is on the sideline, and that's Doug Collins, one of the best.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Turner. Back to what you said about the 76ers and the defense. As they've improved in the standings, it has been all about their defense. Steve, I think for the majority of the season, they were allowing the least points a game of any team in the league.
Well, they established an identity. That's what every team needs to do. You've got to play to your talents. That's what Doug Collins put together there in Philadelphia. They made a lot of steals. They got out in transition, but a tough, quick, defensive-minded team.
Back to Martin. Backing down. Here's Camby. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Isn't it amazing, guys, the impact that Camby still has on a game at this stage of his career? But the shot blocking, the rebounding, the presence in the paint.
Yeah, a defensive specialist. And an old man out there, still getting it done inside. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Evan Turner. White is checked in for the Knicks. Stolen away. Got a piece of it. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Cutting the screen to the inside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Moultrie. And the basket good. Moultrie. The Knicks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. So no problem for New York as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Not a good game from your team tonight. Is there anything positive you can take from a game with a final score as lopsided as this one?
Well, there was my performance, but besides that, pretty much nothing. It's one of those games you just got to throw in a trash heap and forget about it. I hate losing any game, but to lose by a lot, even worse. I'm going to let these guys hear about it too, believe me. Coach don't even need to show up to practice tomorrow. I'll run the show, and I'll make sure every single one of the guys on this team knows what went wrong and where they need to improve, myself included, except for the improving part, because I'm peak form already.